7 a.m. Adam's eyes snap open. The kettle will shriek in 13 seconds. A bus will grind up the hill. A dog will bark twice. He knows it, down to the cough in the stairwell, because this morning has already happened. Again and again. He sprints into the alley of falafel and steam. "Early bird, late soul," the vendor laughs, word for word. The newspaper shouts the same date, the same headline, the same typo in the corner. A chill climbs his spine. This isn't déjà vu. It's a prison that smiles. Adam, 25, rents a narrow room on a steep street. Every route is mapped in his skull. Taxi horns, broken curb, the pothole that slaps the bus. If nothing can change, what happens to a life built on choices? What rots first, memory or hope? He stays awake until the dawn call breaks over limestone roofs. The light floods, and the world flickers. Bed, alarm, steam. The universe drags him backward like a tide that refuses to ebb, spitting him onto the same wet sand of morning. He scrawls messages on mirrors, tucks letters in shoes, hides a coin under the rug. Each loop erases the ink, replaces the coin, wipes the slate clean. Only his mind keeps the scars, stacking knowledge like bricks in an invisible wall. Freedom without consequence tastes metallic. He jaywalks through snarling traffic, hurls a secret into the wind, eats dessert for breakfast, curses at clouds. When sunset bruises the sky, guilt doesn't follow him. Emptiness does. The reset is mercy and punishment. Patterns surface. 9:12. An old woman's bag splits. Tangerines roll downhill. 3:06. A boy on a bicycle skids near the bakery. 5:42. Sirens somewhere beyond the ridge. Threads tug at him. If he can't escape the day, perhaps he can reweave it. He buys a southbound ticket, chasing a horizon the color of brass. On the desert highway, heat ripples the asphalt. The bus coughs, halts at the same sun-blasted shoulder. The driver smokes. Time refuses passage. Adam walks back, swallowed by the city's glare. Nights, he counts loops on a rooftop, chalking numbers that vanish with the dawn. He speaks to stray cats, to satellites, to a sleeping city that cannot remember him. The more certain he is of tomorrow, the less sure he is of himself. At 4:20, he finally finds the siren's source, an ambulance below Abdoun Bridge. A crowd murmurs. A pale scarf snags on railings, fluttering like a flag. Someone always arrives too late. Adam marks the hour like a wound and rewinds. He runs earlier still, rehearsing lines, arriving breathless. The man by the rail stiffens at bright reassurances, recoils from polished courage. Each try ends in sirens. Scripted comfort fails. On the 100th loop, Adam shuts up and listens. He rebuilds the day, brick by brick. 9:12. Catch the tangerines. Walk the woman home. 3:06. Tighten the boy's loose brake. He pays a debt, returns a book, learns a name. Hadi, the man who drifts to the rail. By evening, threads have moved. Near dusk, a bench before the bridge. Hadi stares at the wadi's dark seam. Adam doesn't promise anything. He confesses. The call he never returned. The apology he rehearsed too late. Not advice, truth. Two lives balance on the rim of one sentence. The 42nd minute of 5. The city inhales. Instead of grabbing, he offers his hand. Silence stretches like a wire. The muezzin's call ripples across stone. A sparrow lands, not quite where it always lands. Hadi turns, weight shifting back to earth. Something unstitches in the air. Night doesn't snap shut. Stars wheel. Sleep takes him like a tide at last going out. When morning arrives, the clock blinks 6:08. The kettle hesitates. The stairwell is quiet. A stray dog barks 3 times. No, 4. The world has a fraction of play in it. He steps into a city that can surprise him,
He will not know how many loops it took. He will know this. Time waited for a choice only he could make. Days don't change because clocks move. They change because we do. And someone doesn't fall alone.